Hello everyone, LRon here with part 48 of my total Terraria world Annihilation. So, as I was saying, supposedly there was a bug forever ago where thin bits of water would dissipate after traveling too much time. So basically just going too many blocks vertically without touching any solid blocks. And to compensate for that, they basically made it so that more liquid would be generated during this situation. So the theory is that you can use that to your advantage and make one block of water become many blocks of water. But as I had previously mentioned, it could be that it doesn't really work out in hell, or maybe they had made adjustments to make that not work anymore. But another possibility is maybe I was using the bucket too fast. Maybe I needed to essentially strafe east and west in the air as I was using the bucket, making it so that these were all individual droplets instead of a nice flowing waterfall. I think the fact that it was just a continuous waterfall, that probably undermined my efforts completely, or something along those lines. Certainly worth investigating at some point. Probably not something I'll do in this world or during this run at all. I'll probably just make myself a wide elevator at some point to see how that works out. Probably not even having it direct into hell, probably more so creating an endpoint that is just above the hell threshold. That way I can have measurable comparisons, basically make two basins of equal size and pour liquid for equal lengths of time. Just one holding still and one doing the strafing motion, and see if the two basins are equal or if this strafing one has more liquid in the end. You know, earlier this cohort I promised not to talk about science, but that was totally science. Sorry. But in any case, I decided to deal with the lava in a slightly different manner this time around. I decided to just basically skim the top with the infinite water bucket. That bucket's gonna help a lot, that's for sure. But I'm thinking to make things easier for us in the long term, I'm going to traverse the entire length of the Hell region and just cap off all of the present lava lakes with a single block layer of obsidian. Actually, the ability to do such a thing pre-wall of flesh would be pretty beneficial. Being able to just make a nice surface without actually having to place a billion ash or hay or asphalt or whatever you're using. This asphalt would involve some form of twinking, but not everybody likes to start worlds out with nothing but the copper in their hands. I can see the appeal in both cases. Mainly because lately when I start a new world and I find myself annoyed that I don't have the cool things that Cat Althum has. And sometimes I even try to do things as if I had them anyways, just based on muscle memory. And that muscle memory ends up getting me killed or in annoying situations. Oh yeah, so this is that diagonal technique that I may have mentioned earlier in the cohorts, where basically I position myself so that I'm aiming diagonally, so it's going to get everything directly below me, and also usually get the things to the left of me. Sometimes I need to make some house calls, and I think I haven't quite perfected the diagonal technique just yet at this point, but I get better at it as I'm doing it. Like basically this, what we're seeing right here is kind of just the infancy phase of it, trying to figure out what it can do and what it can't, and exactly where to position the mouse to get maximum benefit. But I think if I ever get it perfected, I could probably double the rates that I do the vertical integration, so that'd be good. And I'm just letting this lava kill me pretty much, although I don't die. I only die that one time. That's already happened. So at least there's that. Oh yeah, just I want to disambiguate something that I said in the previous video. I think I made reference to hay walls. I did not mean the physical, like, backdrop walls. I actually meant blocks that were being used as a barrier. I've always found that whole concept of the backdrop being called a wall annoying, especially when talking with people who don't necessarily understand the terminology properly. It usually takes explaining to noobs or outsiders that, you can walk through walls because it's not actually a wall, it's more so a backdrop, and that blocks function as like the true wall in like a real life sense. And so that's always been something that kind of bugged me and took a bit of getting used to myself in the early run. So I think I ended up making a house out of just backdrop wall. Like I just made a border around nothingness, and I was confused as to why people were able to walk right in. Alright, I'll see you next video.